What's your experience been like with meeting people online?
I tried Tinder for like a summer. Definitely the advantage of Tinder is that it doesn't take long to create a profile.
Right, okay.
It's a very simple process. Having to think about what to put on my profile was a bit of a block. That's why I opted for Tinder.
I chose something called OkCupid. What I liked about it was that they sort of match you up by like, well, these other folks have filled out these questions in this way, and so, you know, based on our algorithms or whatever, we think that you might be a good match.
You get a lot of people that aren't who they say they are, so video chatting them is a really good idea. Video chatting is a really good way of having the first step of meeting online, or meeting offline and in real life.
When you went on this first meeting with the person face to face, was there anything that you did, like checked in with your friends, or like were there any things that you put in place around that?
So I had a friend that was aware that I was out on a date. Yeah, and you know, I made sure my phone was charged, because that's always good, in case you need to dial a friend. We went to a place in walking distance to my house that I know pretty well, and that had an outdoor patio, and so it was kind of visible, and so it felt like an easy entry again into that kind of world, and we hit it off. We ended up like talking for probably about 6 hours, and then my friend texted me and was like, everything okay? And I was like, yeah, we're still talking, it's all good.
I started to look on Craigslist, and I figured out that most of the males on Craigslist, they just want a sexual relationship.
Right.
And I had to be very choosy between the sexual pursuits and just finding a friend, a male friend. And I did find a special friend. At that, I went to his place a couple of times and met a few times in his car.
How did it come to, from just being friends to like real, like, let's do this kind of thing?
When we figured out that we really like each other, and after some time.
For every 100, you'll get 1 or 2 that is good.
Yeah, a friend of mine says that like meeting people on the internet is kind of like going and thrift shopping. Like every once in a while you find a really amazing thing that's just the right fit.
Yeah, and I definitely found the right fit. She is amazing.
Awesome.